Guys, it's Lonnie from jeepextreme@gmail.com. Part 3 of my video on the Jeep engine rebuild on the 2.5. This is the timing chain I went with. It's a cloyes double roller. This is one of the weakest parts in this engine. And if you look at it, it's literally twice the size of the original chain. Yeah, double roller, double chains. So it's quite the upgrade, and I am going to whenever you install it, this goes to 80 foot-pounds. This is a 2000 Cherokee, going in 2000 Cherokee engine. It is 2.5s are pretty much all the same, but as far as I'm aware, I have another 2.5 and it's pretty much the same thing. But anyway, this goes to 80 pounds torque when you torque it down. The dots, make sure that the round dots, there's a round dot there and there's a round dot there. When you put this back together, that's for your timing. So make sure this dot's lining up with the dot over here. Get them perfectly straight across from each other. Take a little time. You might have to turn the crank, or you might have to turn the cam around a few times to just get it lined up with the crank. But it is, you'll know. I mean, one, you'll have a lot less slack. If you see, I have barely any. I'm not going to run a glide, or a tensioner on this, as I think it would just eat it up if it did get loose. I don't see that happening. It's twice as strong, so I'm not doing it. I am going, however, to replace the harmonic dampener balancer. I was gonna use it, but I got thinking about it, and I think it's a smart move to replace it. Part number for that is 594254. And I got my timing chain cover gasket put in. Took the old one out. On the back side, you got a little notch right there. Take a screwdriver in there and carefully pound the old one out. It's got a steel outer edge on this gasket, so it will actually it will pop out after hitting it a little bit. Just be real careful with it. This is delicate, you know. These are pretty delicate. And as you can see on mine, look at that wear, man. On the this is where, like, right there is where the glide was at, and it just, the teeth, I mean, it was in pieces. You can see where the chain even hit right up in there. I debated on whether to use this one, but it's not affecting anything, because as I said, I'm not going to use it. I got double roller. So another thing, I'm using a gasket, about ready to put the cover on, and I did install the oil pump. It came with a gasket and new oil pump. You know, take off the actual pump apparatus over here and just put it on the new one, pop it in, use the gasket. On the Engitech rebuilding kit is what I've got all the gaskets with. What else? That is pretty much where I'm at right now. I'm going to put the cover back on, get it sealed. I'm going to use RTV on both sides of this gasket, a real thin amount of copper RTV, and they just like to leak, so it's smart to do it that way. Anyway, that is what's going on with this engine for now, and I'll get the top end started put together after I get the oil pan on, and the pump, you know, the water pump goes here and whatnot. But anyhow, that's where I'm at, and I appreciate everybody watching my videos. If you guys have any questions, give me a call, or email me at jeepextreme@gmail.com, or shout at me on YouTube. Anyway, everything is coming together real smooth, and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I appreciate everything, guys, and take care, and happy Jeeping.